Here we go. Hello and welcome to a 90-minute Yin Yoga class for the pericardium and triple heater to build immunity and also to build our sense of joy, love, and connectivity. Thanks for joining me. Let's start in a seated position. Find a comfortable seated posture, cross legs or on your knees, maybe on a pillow. So we're going to be doing some breath work and meditation to start. Roll your shoulders back, draw both your arms up as you inhale, interlace your fingers and press up. As you exhale, bring your palms together, place your thumbs towards your forehead and close your eyes. I invite you to take 3 deep breaths through your nose and focus at your third eye center. Please bring your hands down towards your heart. We remember and honor the purpose of yoga, which is to clear away any blockages, anything obstructing us from seeing the true nature of ourself, which is something that's absolutely perfect and infinite. It doesn't have anything to do with anything else. It's whole in itself, and it doesn't require really anything except for clearing away. I'm gonna ask one more person here coming in. Except for clearing away and releasing anything that's covering us from seeing it. So welcome, Amal. If you don't mind, just mute yourself as I'm recording this video, and the way that Zoom works is that it'll show you in the video. Okay, so we'll start by chanting Om 3 times long and loud. You're welcome to join me if you like. If you choose to join, think of the hearts of all beings everywhere vibrating with the sound. Draw a deep breath in. May our practice benefit all beings everywhere. Release your hands. We'll start with a little bit of breath work, the breath of fire. The breath of fire is forceful abdominal exhalations, drawing your navel in and up as you breathe out through your nose or mouth. And we'll do the nose for the purposes of this class. So we'll do 108 breaths. They look like this. And you're just pushing the air out. The inhalation is just a relaxation of your diaphragm, so you don't have to force the inhale. After we do 108, lift up the sternum, tuck your chin to apply the throat lock, and squeeze your pelvic floor. You're going to hold the breath, collect the energy, keep the focus at the third eye, and as soon as your body is ready to let go, or you feel like you're fighting a little bit, just let the breath go and do one more retention. Okay? Does that make sense to you guys? And if you have any questions or anything, go ahead and type them into the chat. All right, let's go. Exhale everything out. Inhale. And begin. Conclude. Inhale 60%. Lift up your sternum, tuck your chin. Hold the lock, so you're holding your pelvic floor, and gaze towards your forehead. Whenever you're ready, release. Do one more retention. And then release the breath whenever you're ready. Draw slow breaths in and out. Also, give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me, since I'm not sure if you have the audio. Good? Okay. I'm just looking over here because there's a computer over here and I can see your face. Anyway, the next breath we'll be doing is Bhastrika. In and out, in and out. It's the bellows breath. So you're not going to only push in, you're going to pull out, and you have equal emphasis on inhalation and exhalation through the nostrils. Put your focus on the nostrils and the third eye. Really focus on, this is for clearing out the channels in your head. It's also a joyful breath. It's said to release the diaphragm and bring a lot of joy. And we'll do 108 of these as well. 2 retentions. Draw a deep breath in. And begin, in and out. Conclude. Inhale 60 or 70%. Lift up your sternum, tuck your chin to your sternum, squeeze your pelvic floor, and hold your breath. Focus behind your eyebrows. Whenever you're ready, release. And you do one more retention on your own time. Breathe in, lift up the sternum, tuck your chin, hold your breath. And then release when you're ready without fighting the body. Next, ego eradicator breath. So we're just starting out with breath work, if you guys didn't know, and then we'll get into our movement. For ego eradicator breath, you're gonna take your arms up, out like this in a big Y, and your thumbs are pointing up. Press your forefingers into your mid palm, looking like this. Okay, we'll do 30 breaths. It's breath of fire through the nose. Push the air through your nose, gaze up towards your third eye, and then do 2 retentions afterwards. This one is supposed to eradicate the ego. It'll also give you a little bit of energy. This is a very energizing breath. Draw a deep breath in. And begin. Conclude. Inhale, 70%. Now draw your thumbs together and hold your breath. Hold the locks. Squeeze your pelvic floor. When you're ready to, then release your arms. Draw one more big inhale in. Bring your thumbs together, tuck your chin, hold your breath. This builds energy, and then we send it throughout the body. And then release your arms. Just take a normal breath, watch the mind. Okay, breath for heart, breath for joy. Breath for the heart. Bring your elbows wide and your hands behind. Your neck, you can interlace them. Always keep your armpits open, your elbows wide, and your chest open. In this breath, inhale through your nose to the right, and exhale through your mouth to the left. So it looks like this. And we'll do 30, all right? Exhale everything out. Elbows wide. Inhale right. Exhale left. Breathe all the air out, and then release your arms, keep your eyes closed. Relax, just breathe normally. Purifying Pranayama. As you inhale through your nose, imagine all the prana, all the light around you, all the energy you've just built moving inside your body. Then you hold the breath and forcefully exhale through the left side. So exhale everything out to begin. Close your eyes and slowly drag the breath in. Imagine light is entering your body. You're bringing all the prana into your body, and then tuck your chin. You can hold the breath or shut your nostrils so you make sure you don't breathe. Keep your focus towards your third eye. Keep the locks. Chin tuck, pelvic floor. Send the light, the energy to all the places in your body, in your mind that you're having any darkness or any motion. So I don't see you guys doing it, so let's try it one more time. Draw a deep breath in. Tuck your chin, squeeze your nostrils shut. Send the prana into all the emotional situations, any place in your body that needs extra energy. Send light to your arms, to all your organs. And now forcefully exhale through the left side, impurities out. Okay, we'll do one more. Take a deep breath. Fill up your body with light. Hold your breath. Tuck your chin. Squeeze your pelvic floor. Squeeze Uddiyana Bandha, the abdominal lock. Send the prana to all the places in your body. Any situations that you need healing energy, or anyone who needs healing energy. Forcefully exhale through the left side. Release your arms. Last breathing exercise we'll do. That's called Purifying Pranayama. Last breathing exercise we'll do. Find your palm, your right palm, lift up your right arm, and release your index finger and your middle finger. We'll use this configuration of the hands to alternately lock off the nostrils. So you'll use your thumb for the right nostril and your ring finger for the left. The reason we use this hand configuration is because each finger is associated with one element, and also these two fingers are a lot of times associated with the ego, and we're We usually keep them down when we're doing pranayama. We don't usually use the index finger. Okay, so like this. Gonna be like this. So to start, exhale everything out. Cover your right nostril and inhale through the left. Cover your left nostril, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Cover right, exhale left. Inhale left. Cover left, exhale right. Inhale. Exhale left. Inhale. Exhale right. In right. Out left. In left. Out right. Inhale. Exhale left. 2 more rounds, that's 8 breaths. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Out left. Last round, inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale. Complete exhalation, left side. Then release your arms and close your eyes. Just notice how you feel. We'll end with the Kriya Yoni Mudra. For Yoni Mudra, we're drawing all our awareness inward. That last exercise was alternate nostril breathing. It helps to balance the hemispheres of the brain and the masculine and feminine energy in the body. You can do it anytime during the day. It can be energizing or calming. For Yoni Mudra, we'll take all the fingers and block off the gates into our head. So it's posture of the womb. You take your thumb, you're gonna close the little flap here at your ears. Your index finger goes on top of your eyelids. Your middle finger goes to your nostrils, and then your pinky and ring finger will seal your lips. We'll take 3 breaths and hold for 15 seconds each. A count like this. 15. And then when you need to inhale, lift up your middle finger, take a breath, hold it again. Okay? Exhale everything out. Now draw in 60% of the air. Cover all the gates, block everything off, hold the breath, focus behind your eyebrows. Whenever you're ready to release, just release your arms, keep your eyes closed, watch the right side of your head and your brain. Now please come into a slow, long, deep breath in and out through your nose, and we'll keep this type of breath for the rest of the practice today. Breathing in and out through the nose with a rhythmic breath. Come onto your hands and knees and find a flat back. Come into a tabletop. Bring your knees under your hips, your hands under your shoulders. Inhale as you draw your chest forward and up, gaze up for cow pose, tilt your tailbone. Exhale as you round your spine and tuck your chin, press the floor away. Inhale, roll your shoulders back, just warm up your spine, gaze up. Exhale, round your spine, cat pose. Start to move back and forth at your own pace. You can go fast or slow. You can move into your elbows a little bit or move your hips side to side. Just awaken your outer hips and do a little scan of your body. Notice how you're feeling after doing all the breathing. Find a neutral spine. Turn your fingers outward. Make some circles, warming up the wrists. Turn your fingers towards you with the palms facing down. Lean back. Do some circles. Turn your palms facing up with your fingers towards you. Lean back. Release your hands flat, curl under your toes, and lift up your hips. Coming into downward dog pose. Let your head drop and relax your spine. You can bend your knees to start. Maybe start walking out your legs so that you warm up the backs of your legs. Keep pressing the floor away. The arms should stay very straight. Slowly walk forward. Find ragdoll position. Your feet hips width apart. Let your upper body hang really loosely. Soften your knees so your low back can release. You can sway side to side, helping to release your back and your spine. You can shake out your head, nose. Release your arms. Bring your toes and feet together. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, rise up with a flat back. Bring your hands to your heart. Exhale everything out. A few sun salutations to warm us up. Inhale, draw your arms up and overhead. Reach back. Exhale, fold forward. Lead with your heart and bend your knees as much as you need. Head, body, chest, come down. Inhale, lengthen your spine and gaze forward between your eyebrows. Exhale, step back into a high plank. Rock forward to your toes and lower down your knees, your chest, and your chin. Inhale, slide your body forward, cobra pose, looking up. Straighten your arms or keep your elbows bent. Squeeze your elbows in, draw your shoulders away from your ears and look up. Take one more breath. Curl under your toes, move back through plank into downward dog. As you exhale, press the floor away, try to draw your shoulder blades apart and draw your navel in and up. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, step or jump forward. Extend your spine as you inhale. Forward fold to exhale. Inhale to rise all the way up. Reach back. Exhale, forward fold, moving through the same postures, body down. Inhale, lift halfway, knees forward, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step back, high plank. Rock forward, lower down knees, chest, chin. Slide forward like a caterpillar. Lift your chest, inhale, cobra. Exhale, curl under your toes, move through plank into downward dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, come forward. Extend your spine, deep breath. Forward fold, exhale. Stretch up and back, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Now one breath, one pose. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step back, lower down, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. And comes back. Tailbone up. Press your legs towards the wall behind you and up. Lift up your heels, bend your knees, look forward, jump or walk forward. Extend your spine. Inhale, forward fold. Inhale, stretch up, arch back. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Release your arms by your side. Now separate your feet at hips width. Meridian activation, waking up the subtle currents of energy that lie just underneath the skin. Rub your palms together. Bringing some heat into your hands. We'll start at the feet, activating the stomach meridian line. So slap your toes. Moving along the front of the feet, the front of your chin. The front of your leg. Notice if any spots feel tight or tender. And then inside your hip bones, not on the bones, but in the folds of your hips, in the crease of your hips. Make your stomach hard and hit both sides of your belly button. Start to move along your front of your ribs. And then top of your chest. Stomach meridian has to do with digestion of food and also experience. We're awakening the lungs here. And then use your fingertips and tap into stomach 12, so behind your collarbone. Scoop your shoulders forward and tap inside. This is a good spot for releasing the neck and any anxiety. Stomach meridian is also the area in the body where we hold anxiety, the sensations of like overthinking. Want to release any tension in the neck that has to do with overthinking, anxiety, worry. Tap onto your neck. Once you get to your face, use your fingers and start tapping. Tapping the face, tapping the corners of the mouth. And all the way underneath your eyelids. Release any worry that lives in the face. Start to tap your way down. Keep the breath moving so that the energy can move. Moving down the neck. Behind the collarbones, this point, stomach 12, is a good acupressure point if you ever want to hold it for a while. It can release tension. Chest. Front of the ribs. Look down, both sides of the belly button. You can hit pretty hard, make your stomach hard. And then hip crease, front of the legs. Move all the way down. Then pinch your second toe, stomach meridian. Now the side body, the gallbladder, we'll use our fists. Use the fist on the bone below the ankle, on the bones of the feet. And just below the ankle, at the little dip, go around your ankle and now up the sides of the legs. Sides of the thighs. IT band can get sometimes tight. Move along the sides here. Get the sides of your hip. In the flesh, not the bones. The gallbladder pathway has to do with the distribution of tension, muscular tension into the body and emotions into the body. Usually along this pathway is where we'll have muscular tension first. Take a great big deep breath in, expand your ribs and use your knuckles like a scrubber. Open up your little muscles inside the ribs, like intercostal muscles. Take deep breaths to expand your lungs, making space. Get any of the sticky points in there and try to release that. Okay, top of the shoulders. Gallbladder also has to do with the energy of growth and then anger, determination. Usually, if we can't grow in the way that we need, there's some anger. But on the other side, this can fuel growth. Get the top of the shoulders, those annoying points. And then once you get to your neck, use your fingers, be more gentle. Go behind your ears, use your fingernails on your skull. You can hit pretty hard and go on top of your ears here, above the ear, and then by the temple, releasing the jaw muscle. Releasing any tension that can live at the temple, to the gallbladder meridian ends at the corner of the eye here, and then start to move back down. Neck, get the shoulders. I think I could spend like 20 minutes just on my shoulders. They always get so tight. Okay, take a big breath. The side of the ribs. Side body. Side of the hips. Start to move down your legs. All the way to below your ankles. And now pinch your fourth toe associated with this pathway. The last flapping is on the back body. Use your fist because you have a lot of muscles in the back body. Bend your knees and get to your heels, the back of your heels, the back of your ankles. We're working the bladder meridian, stimulating the nervous system by hitting the back body. Get the middle of your calves. Go softer on your knees and then harder when you get to your thighs. Notice if there's anywhere that feels more tense. Try to get that out. Or just get aware. And come to the biggest muscle, butt muscle. You can hit really hard on your butt muscle. Use your fist, use the back of your hand. Get right in the middle of each muscle. Try to figure out where your tailbone is. Get both sides, releasing the pelvic floor. And then there's a small flat bone at the bottom of the spine, the sacrum. Use your fist directly on the sacrum. Start to move along the spine, not on the bone, but to both sides. Moving up, all the way to the kidneys. Activating the parasympathetic nervous system helps us move into digesting a restful mode instead of being in fight or flight. Right here, get as high as you can at the kidneys, stimulate the kidneys, and then reach up as high as you can and hit your upper back. Use your fingertips to along your neck, along the spine of your neck, and tap on the ridge of your skull. It's said that we hold fear and shock in the back body. So just releasing any little traumas that happen throughout the day that our body just takes in. Start to move along your skull, the top of the skull, get the very top, use your fingernails, like really hard rain going along the front to your eyebrows. Make sure you're breathing really deep. The corners of the eyebrows and the eyes is where the bladder meridian, this is urinary bladder and kidneys, ends. Start to move up, go back around, just like rain falling down your back. Tap, 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 tap. Upper back. Kidneys as high as you can reach back here. Move along the spine. Release your glutes. Start to move down your legs. All the way to your heel, and now pinch your fourth toe. When you're done, just come up to standing. Stand normally, close your eyes for a moment. Take a few deep breaths. Notice the sensations, tingling sensations. Notice where you feel them, what keeps moving, even though you're staying still. This is a practice for the nerves and for the subtle energy It affects the fascia, the connective tissue. Continuing our meridian stretches, there are a few stretches for the organs. The thumb has to do with the lungs. Reach your arms out. Your thumbs go out and back. Feel for your thumb muscles and really extend through both arms till you feel a stretch happening across the front of your chest. Really reach through your arms. So my arms are down and out to the side and slightly back. Feel for your thumb muscle. The lungs, meridian, stops at the top of the chest. Even above the collarbones, the lungs go really high. It has to do with the emotions of grief and sadness and letting go. So make sure you exhale completely. On the other side of that is liberation and freedom. Okay, continuing with our nerve stretch, our fascial stretches. The index finger. Reach your right index finger out to the right, down and slightly back. Really reach through the finger. Tuck your chin towards your left armpit. Draw your right shoulder down and back and breathe. This is for the large intestine meridian. In the Chinese medicine system, it's associated with the lungs. Also the emotions of grief, sadness, and the energy we want to think of is letting go. It has to do with elimination. So eliminate any sadness, any grief that you might be holding on to. It could be little griefs, or it could be some big things from your past. By exhaling completely. And switch sides, now to your left. Left index finger reaches out to the left and down. Chin tucks towards your right shoulder. Keep drawing your left shoulder down. This will also help open up the traps in the top of your shoulders. Okay, release. Now take your palms. This is for the pericardium, the space around the heart, the encasing of the heart. Press your palms out like you're pushing two walls away. If you have a wall next to you, you can just put your fingers against the wall if you want. So deep breath in, exhale, push. Inhale, exhale, push through your mid palm. Pull your middle finger towards your face. Literally making space around our heart. The more you push, the more you exhale, the diaphragm pushes the heart up. And the more you press through your arms, you're making space on the sides. Take one more big breath. Exhale and press. From here, bring your palms facing up. This one's for the heart itself. You can feel for your deepest part of your armpits, making almost a goalpost. If this is already a good stretch, which it is a good stretch, you can stay here. If you want more, bring your hands towards your face and concentrate on your pinky finger. Keep your elbows pretty wide. Okay, release your arms. Reach through your ring finger. Down, bring your shoulders down your back. Reach through your ring finger. We just have a couple more of these and then we'll get to our flow. So I'm pulling my ring finger in towards me and drawing my shoulders back. You tuck your chin. Think about bringing the points of the back of your shoulder blades together. This stretch is for immunity. It's for the fascia around the whole body. This pathway is called the triple heater pathway. Tuck your chin and let your ear fall towards your right shoulder as you pull your left shoulder down. And then let your ear fall towards your left shoulder as you pull your right shoulder down. Notice which side feels tighter. Go side to side or even make circles. If you need to linger anywhere, hang out there a little bit. Keep pulling your shoulder blades down and try to breathe into anything tense that comes up. Okay, release. This is a stretch for the wrist extensors and also for immunity. For this stretch, you hold your hands behind your back, but I'll show you in front of my back. Curling your fists in. Using your other hand, you'll draw your wrist in. So you're trying to curl. We're stretching the wrist into extensors because we're going to be on our wrists a little bit here. Curl your fingers in. So you're just curling your hand in all the way. Use the help of your other hand. And then try to do it behind you. And switch. Get the other one. The fingers are curled all the way in. The thumb's going to help you. Even your wrist curls in. Use your other hand and pull it. You'll feel a stretch here, ideally. And if it's okay in the front, try it behind as you pull your shoulders down your back. Okay, go ahead and release. Last one we'll do here. Interlace your fingers with your palms up. This is for the pericardium and the liver. They make up the spiritual axis of the body in the Chinese system. Inhale and exhale, make the sound shh as you press the right side higher. We'll do it 3 times. Inhale, exhale, shh, right side up. Inhale, exhale, shh, right side, and one more. Shh. Okay, go ahead and release. Come back to your mat. Bring your hands to your heart, and now we'll get into the postures. Inhale, draw your arms up and back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, gaze forward. Exhale, step back to plank. Lower down knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra, slide your body forward to a back bend, lift your chest. Exhale, curl your toes under, downward dog. Inhale, extend your left leg, up. Exhale, step forward into a lunge. You can keep your back heel up or down. Lunge twist, left arm up. Hands down. Step your feet back, plank, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step forward, come into a lunge. The back heel up or knee down. Left arm down, right arm up. Spine twist. Hands to the mat, plank, inhale. Lower down knees and chest, exhale. Cobra, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step forward. This time, find a higher lunge, extend your arms. Palms facing each other. Feet sitting low, and straighten your arms as much as you can. Inhale, hands to your heart. Exhale, twist to the left. If you want, you can set down your back knee. Unwind, chest up. Hands to the mat. Plank. Chaturanga or knees and chest. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Right foot forward, inhale, lunge. Extend your arms. Stretch the sides of your body. Straighten the back leg, pushing your heel over your toes. Hands to the heart, inhale. Roll the shoulders. Bow and twist to the right, exhale. You can do a modification like the other side if you want on our first set, what we did. Hands to the heart, chest up, inhale. Step your feet together, forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up and back. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, step the left leg back, warrior two. Get your right knee at 90 degrees. In warrior two, your hips are opening to the side. Press your two palms out like when we did that stretch. Press your right knee to the right slightly and sit a little lower. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Step your left heel in slightly, triangle. Reach forward, right arm down, left arm up. Keep your body as though it's between two planes on one plane. Place your arm on your leg if you like. Make sure you have plenty of space. And look up. Inhale, rise up. Turn your right toes in, left toes out. Exhale, warrior two. Bend your left knee at 90 degrees. Left toes pointing that way to the side. Push both palms out. Stay breathing. Keep your inner legs engaged by drawing your legs towards one another. Keep your left knee pretty deeply bent. One more deep breath. Straighten your left leg. Step your right heel in. Reach forward. Left arm down, right arm up. Triangle pose. If you have a block, you can also put your arm on a block or something that's a little high for some adding length, and look up. Inhale, rise all the way up. Bring your feet parallel. Interlace your hands behind you. Point your toes forward or inward. Draw your arms down and up. Lift your chest. If your hands slip, hold your forearms. Inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Let your head drop. If you need to, bend your knees. Try to pull your arms away from your low back. Release your hands to your hips. Inhale, rise up with a flat back. Turn your right toes forward, bend your right knee. Cartwheel your arms down. Plank. Side plank. Moving over to the right. Place your right palm under your right shoulder. Stack your hips, your shoulders. A variation you can also do is have your knee down if you want. We're gonna hold this for several breaths. Lift your left arm. Keep pressing both hips up. Turning our side plank into Machiasana, a back bend. Bring your left toes behind you and face your hips towards the ceiling. Step onto your right foot so it's flat. You're almost in a wheel, but you're on one arm. If you want more, take your hand to your knee. Your left hand to your left knee. Come back to high plank. Inhale. Moving over to the left side. Move over to the left. If you don't want to stay up on your arm that long, just come down with one knee like this. Reach your right arm up. Take your right toes behind you. Bring your left foot flat for Machiasana. Back bend. Right arm reaches up, or do your hand to your knee. Yeah. Nice. One more breath. Let your head drop back. High plank. Exhale, lower down, knees, chest and chin. Slide your body forward. Cobra or baby cobra with the knees, with the elbows bent, if that's better. Okay. Press back, child pose. Curl under your toes. Lift up your hips, downward dog. Rock forward, high plank. Moving on to our side plank, this time more quickly. Move over to the right side. Press under your palm. Take the left toes behind, Machiasana, or find wheel pose. If wheel pose is not in your practice, you can stay in the half back bend like this. If you're able to, bring your hands down, go into wheel. Just a couple deep breaths. Carefully find your way back. If you turned, watch your wrists. High plank or half plank. Moving to the left, side plank. Bring the right toes behind, back bend. Reach the right arm away, or if possible, hand down for wheel. Just a few breaths. You might even be in a partial back bend without both arms. Carefully find your way back. High plank. Rock forward, lower your body down. Rest for a moment. Dhanurasana, bow pulling pose. Bend your knees. Hold your feet from the outside. We'll do 2 sets. So if you need to, you can do one leg at a time. But if possible, hold on both your legs. Exhale everything out. Hold the legs evenly at the same spot, both sides. Inhale, kick back and up. Use your legs to lift up your chest. Keep kicking. Lift your heart, lift your eyes, looking up. Relax your shoulders, but kick. Relax your shoulders, but kick. One more breath. Exhale, release. Look over to your right side, rest your left ear down, and relax. Chin to the mat. Second set of bow. So if you did one leg, make sure you get the other leg now. And if you did both legs, do both legs again. Bend your knees. Catch your feet from the outside or catch your ankles. Draw your knees kind of close to each other. Exhale everything out. Inhale, kick back and up. All the work's in the legs. The arms are just holding. Kick back and up, lift up. Look forward, short, shallow breath to the top of your lungs. And exhale and release. Look the other side and relax. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Come up onto your knees. Move for one moment into downward dog. From here, walk forward. Bring your hands to your hips and rise up with a flat back. Engage your core. Dhanurasana, standing bow, standing dancer pose. Bring your weight to your left leg. Squeeze all the muscles in your left leg. Bring your right elbow, your right hand to your right. Bend your right knee and scoop your foot from the inside. Start with your knees together and your left arm up, palm face forward. If this is a good stretch, hang out here. If you feel balanced, then inhale breathing, pick back and up as you reach forward. Look over your fingertips. Bring your body down as you pick up. Good. Inhale, raise all the way up. And let's switch sides. Weight on the right leg, left elbow, left hand to the left. Scoop your foot from the inside, 5 fingers together. Get a good grip and find your balance on the right leg first. Good. If you need to, stabilize yourself with the wall to catch on your leg. And then once you have it, stretch the other arm up straight. Reach through your fingers. Draw a deep breath in. Exhale, kick back and up slow. Kick in the stretch goes simultaneously together. Bring your body down and leg up. Inhale, rise all the way up. Release your arms. Release your leg. Relax. Good job. Come down into a low squat. Heels out, knees out, palms together. Elbows press into the knees as you lift your chest. We just did a lot of back bending, so we'll help to activate our core with crow pose to seal up the front of our spine, which gets really open after back bend, so we are not imbalanced. Place your hands flat on the floor at shoulders width apart. Bring your elbows above your wrist and claw your fingers down. Bring your knees to your upper arms and lean forward. Don't worry if you don't want to fly, if you don't usually practice crow. Just think about igniting your abs. Slowly lean your weight more onto your upper body, onto your arms. Come to your toes. If possible, try lifting one leg, lift the other, or get both legs. But the focus is on engaging the core. If you are up in crow, look forward. Lift your heels towards your butt. And then come on back down into Machiasana. Have a seat. Self-massage. That point that we were tapping on earlier, that's on the gallbladder meridian. Use your hands and squeeze it, squeezing the traps. Just try to release this muscle. Do one side at a time. Sometimes you can do circles and that'll help as well. Usually tension can collect here. If we were in a group class, I might suggest we do this to each other, but with our current situation, we're gonna squeeze our own shoulders. Okay, coming into a spine twist. Keep your left leg straight or bent. Cross your right leg over your left. Bend your left knee if you are able to with your hips down. Place your right hand at your low back. Inhale, extend your left arm up. Exhale, spine twist, elbow outside your knee, or you can hug your knee and look over to the right. And let's switch sides. Take the right leg below, straight or bent. Cross your left leg over. Keep both hips down. Left hand behind you. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, twist. please unwind. Moving into Sage's Twist. For Sage's Twist, the left leg in half hero pose, where the heel is out and behind, like this. If you need to, sit on something. And the right heel goes to your inner thigh to start. If you're able to do half lotus, put your leg on top of your thigh. Either way will work. If you do half lotus, take your right arm behind and hold your toes. I'll show you this modification. The heel is inside. The right arm reaches at the low back. Inhale your left arm up with the palm out. Parsvajasana, Sage's Twist. Slide your left palm underneath your right knee. I'm leaning forward. My palm is facing down. I'm accessing the pericardium pathway. We're going to hold this for a minute. Twist to the right. You do have to lean forward to get your palm down. Your wrist might not come all the way down, and don't worry if it doesn't, but lean in so that you can pin your arm down with your knee. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and then twist. This posture helping open up our hips, our shoulders, and also the pathway for immunity and for joy and love and connection. Make sure you exhale completely as you look to the right shoulder. Okay, unwind. Switch the legs. Now the right knee bends. Bring the heel outside of your hip. If your knee feels sensitive this way, sit on a pillow or something. Get a pillow under your right hip. The left heel goes to the inner thigh or on top, like half lotus. If you do half lotus, take your left arm behind and hold your toes here. Otherwise, your heel inside. Take your left arm behind, reaching towards your right hip or reaching your low back. The right arm palm facing out. Slides under the left knee. You have to lean forward to pin your arm down, get that wrist stretch. You might have to lean forward a lot like the way I am and twist, look left. Stay breathing. Each exhalation, deepen your twist, draw your left shoulder back. Okay, unwind. Come onto your belly. I'm going to do bow pose. This one will hold for 3 minutes. So if it doesn't have to be a deep one. Just hold your arms there. You don't have to go super high. Just focus on whatever sensations come up. It's not about depth. It's about stillness. Okay, so if you have to do one leg at a time, you could do it. You have to do one leg at a time. You do one leg and then stop halfway and then do the other leg. If you need to take a break, take a quick break and come back up. It's all on you. So you choose. Exhale everything out. Bend your knees. Hitch onto your feet. Relax. And then inhale, kick back and up. It's a progressive posture, so you don't have to go to your deepest right away. Just find a lift. Maybe close your eyes, focus on the center of your chest. Oh, sorry, for this one, come on back down. Hold from the inside for this one. Hold from the inside with the thumbs up. So reset it up, hold from the inside. Exhale, inhale, kick back and up. You're going to focus on the lung pathway, your thumbs, your inner arms, all the way to the top of your chest. Focus on the pericardium pathway, which goes from the mid-palm along the mid-wrist, all the way midline of the inner arm towards the front of the chest by your armpit. We're more than 1/3 of the way. If you did do one leg, make sure you get the other now this time. I am keeping track with the time. One minute to go. Slow breathing. You need to or want to, you can dedicate it to someone else. Last 30 seconds. Okay, come on down. Lie down on your back. Savasana. Just let your spine get long and your arms long. Palms up by your side. Okay, roll over to one side. Rise up. If you have a pillow you want to sit on, you can bring that in. You might need it, maybe you don't need it. Butterfly, Tarasana. Tarasana is like butterfly, but the heels are more forward. So it's more of a diamond shape. We'll hold this pose for a couple minutes. Place your ankles to press into the middle of your palm, the pericardium point. So use your ankle bone and either press into the middle of your palm, or you can press, so either here or here on the wrist along the midline, and just let your ankles rest there. If it's too much, you don't have to do it, but this is a little bit of self acupressure to free the heart. Bring your ankle bones into your palms, and then just let your head rest. If you want to, if you have a pillow or something, you could put your head on it. Just really relax here. One minute to go. And then come up. Come onto your knees. Stand up on your knees. Bring your knees at hips width. Camel. Gonna hold camel for 1 minute. For this class, we're actually supposed to hold it for 5 minutes. So just holding it for 1, really easy. Don't make it a hard camel. Just place your hands to your low back, press your hips forward, lift up your chest, drop your head back. And if you see the wall, if you want to go deeper, you go deeper. If you see the wall behind you, you can take your hands to your heels, pressing your hips, stomach, thighs forward. Maybe curl under your toes if you want your heels to be lifted and you're holding them. If you need to come out and go back in, do that. Just keep coming back to the pose. Focus in the center of your chest. Keep your pelvic floor engaged. Keep lifting up your organs, up and back. Bring your hands to your low back, come up. Have a seat, close your eyes, don't fold forward, just keep your spine straight. Inhale from your heart up towards your forehead, towards your third eye. Exhale down to your heart. Inhale, light moves up to the third eye from the heart. Exhale, back down to the heart. Second set, Camel. 1 minute, easy. Come up on your knees, take your hands to your low back. You don't have to go very deep. Just go into the pose. You can deepen it, you can lessen the depth. It's up to you. Just try to keep your head back the whole time. Don't lift your head up at least. Or drop your head back, place your hands to your low back. Hips, stomach, thighs press forward, squeeze your pelvic floor. And if you want to go there, go hold on to your heels. Focus on the front line of the body. We're opening up the stomach meridian pathway. Focus on your hands, directly connected to your heart. And focus deep inside the middle of your chest, in the right side of the heart, where it said the soul resides, as a point of light in the heart. Fifteen seconds to go. Bring your hands to your low back. Rise up. Have a seat. Close your eyes. Focus inside your heart. Last one. Camel. Stand up. Hands at your low back. Just an easy. Here I am. Just an easy, relaxing camel pose. Focus on your heart. Bring your hands at your low back. Lift up your chest. Drop your head back. You can stay here. Or if you want, start to go a little bit more. Go to whatever level you want. But stay in the pose. Halfway through. Go deeper if you can. Just 25 seconds. Bring your hands to your low back. Carefully come up. Don't fold forward, just lie back into Savasana. legs up the wall. So stay in legs up the wall if you want. If you're able to, come into shoulder stand or even put a block under your hips. For shoulder stand, rock back and forth and lift up your hips. Try to get your shoulders, hips, toes in one line. Plow, legs overhead. You can bend your knees. Now we're focusing on the back of the heart. If you don't want to take plow, you can also hug your knees into your chest from legs up the wall. Find your way back down. Hug your knees into your chest. Bring your legs straight. If you have a block, you can use it for the next pose. We just have a couple postures left. Fish pose, Machiasana. If you like to do fish pose, put it with a block, put a block underneath your chest and let your head drop back. And if you don't want to use a block, either place your forearms down with your hands under your bum, your head will drop back like this. Or you can, if you have a block, it might be like this. Or you can just straight place the top of your head down and your arms stay to the side. Basically, keep your neck off the floor. So either have your forearms down, let your head drop back, or you don't use your forearms. And if you don't have space for your legs, you can do your legs in butterfly or your legs wide. So you're less long. Okay, release your pose. Draw your right knee towards your right shoulder. Squeeze and compress. Inhale. Exhale. Guide your leg to the left. Twist over to the left. Look over to the right. Let your shoulders stay down. Come back to center and switch. Extend your right leg straight. Take your left knee to your left shoulder. Squeeze and compress. Inhale. Exhale. Let your leg fall over to the right. Let your shoulders remain on the ground. Look over to the left. Now come back to the center. Give yourself a hug. And release both your legs long and your arms long. For Savasana, our corpse pose, the final posture of relaxation. If you're comfortable, to close your eyes and drop your awareness deep inside yourself. Feel the fullness of your breath. Let each part of your body relax. Notice any places you might still be tense and try to release that through your breath, finding a complete surrender. From the head to the toes. I welcome you to stay here as long as you need. And if and when you do feel ready to get up, start to wiggle your hands and feet and slowly bend your knees slowly to one side. Take your time to get up. Meeting in the seated meditation position. Find Yin Mudra, middle finger and thumb, and rest it on your knees. Take a moment to close your eyes or keep your eyes open, find a straight spine. Cycle energy up and down your body. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. May our practice today benefit all beings everywhere. I hope you all benefited from doing this practice. Thank you so much for joining me. And we'll close with the mantra Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, which means peace. Sending out and bringing in peace. When you chant, if you choose to chant, think of the hearts of all beings vibrating with this sound as we're all connected. Draw a deep breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you, Haji.